It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick. Yeah. 6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree Podcast. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree Podcast. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree Podcast. Hey. And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Hey, welcome to the High Heels Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal.
This is Rihanna.
And yeah, today we joined by
The Goats.
Terry. Welcome back.
He's smiling.
Welcome back. We had to bring him back on.
Yes.
Because the conversations we were having, with the first time having you on the podcast, it was real dope.
It was.
Right. It was obviously organic, but it was real dope. And it was a lot of take that we got from it. And then even from social media standpoint, like a lot of the men were agreeing with some of the things you were saying. I think having you do the episode, it made more men feel like, oh, I can comment.
I can do it.
Yeah, I can
say something.
They feel comfortable.
You know, so we definitely want to keep that energy going. But not only that, like kind of catch up to date. Pick your brain about some things. You could pick our brains about some things, and yeah. So I'm gonna just ask you. Just simple. How's the year going for you?
What's this? July?
We halfway.
Man, it's finally like slowing down for me.
The first 6 months are always so busy.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was like from March to last month, and I was just on the go from city to city. And having to edit, work, shoot, like for the first time I felt exhausted. And so now things are slowing down, which I'm happy because now I'm able to get to what I'm trying to really get to by next year, which is filming movies and just getting more of my time back. Many of the times we don't realize if we just work for the money, like where are we spending our time? Like I don't want to just spend my time
Making the money.
I gotta make enough money so I can create more time. So
For sure.
All
that's where
work
I'm
and
at
no
now.
play. It's not good.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right. Well, that's
Oh,
good.
you got that smirk down.
I like you being here, and you know, I really value what you be having to say. So
That's good.
I'm looking forward to this session.
That's good.
Say the X.
You act like I be mean, mugging or something all the time.
You do any other time, but you smirking.
But
now.
too bad he called us Kelly and Michelle last time.
Yeah.
Who, him?
You
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
see that post?
I'm sorry for smiling during your podcast. Sorry.
So what's been going on with you? How your dating life go? Did you end up buying that watch?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
I know, right? She sure
I
said
didn't,
that.
and that person has been
Pushed down to just
He
cool.
downgraded.
Just
He didn't even get the watch.
Nah, he ain't know how I was ready to come.
Why?
I was ready to come.
She
I was
about to buy
ready.
you a
Time she's
citizen.
about to get a Rolex.
She was.
It wasn't a Rollie. It
Yeah.
wasn't a Rollie, but it was something nice.
It was like a citizen Movado type situation.
It was something.
It wasn't no cheap
No,
watch.
she was buying.
No,
No, I don't think he got no dick. He didn't even give no dick.
no, listen. Oh God. So listen. So nothing. Being the person,
Like, I cannot be down.
we not on bad terms. We on good terms still. We talk very frequently still, but
Yeah.
I no longer have an interest
Okay.
romantically.
Okay.
So I'm fine with being cool. I have not dealt with them in months,
You messed up, sir. That's
and I'm cool.
It ain't
I don't-
And what about you? How your love life going?
I'm just outside. I ain't got no love life right now. Honestly, I'm just really just dating myself. I ain't really got a love life. I'm just having a good time by myself.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
There's peace and happiness and aloneness.
I buy myself a watch.
There you go.
That's actually that's one of my things now. So I'm like, I just want the most fire watch. And I don't want nothing else. Don't buy me no shoes. I don't care about nothing. I really have my mind just on
a watch.
I just want a nice
So the
watch.
question would be, if a guy showed up to pop the balloon with a nice watch, would you accept it?
Yeah, because I mean he watched this episode.
That's
So
so
this is I'm gonna share something else. with y'all.
Yes.
Here's a new update. Everybody know I'm single. I'm not dating or anything like
Right.
that. But here's a new update.
What?
This guy who I dealt with from a professional standpoint. No. I know. Can I share the story?
Our audience is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but I want to share it. We have a live audience. I want to share the story. Yes, we do. We technically got a live audience. So I'm gonna share the story. So Marcus knows the story for sure. So a guy who I once dealt with from a professional standpoint only, never been absolutely anything. When I saw him, I ain't gonna lie, I was just like,
Oh.
it's like, I ain't that. But you know, he was very respectful, professional. That's that. I think like over time, like we just supported each other through social media.
Right.
That was that. And then obviously, you know, I've been single for a minute, and he was single, and he said something about being single, and I was just like, I told y'all yesterday, it's only like maybe once a year it'd be like, I'm gonna take the initiative, right? So I shot him a message, and I wasn't too
I'm proud
flirty.
of you, friend. So
This was years ago, by the way. Yeah, this is not recent. Okay,
Like, what did you say though?
I don't even remember what I said, but I do remember in the message I shared my phone number,
she
right?
dropped them draws.
And so I don't recall him calling me, texting me, nothing.
Right.
Long story short, I woke up a couple of days ago, like maybe a week ago, and I had an email. Now on my website, I have this app installed that allows you to talk to me live. So that's my way to help. You know, if you got a question while you on there, instead of leaving, I can answer the question and you can go ahead and purchase the tickets, the shoes, whatever.
Gotcha.
However, if I'm not live and you still put your question in there, it sends an email. So he went to my website and put this long message like, "Hey, Crystal, this is so and so. Do you remember me? We, you know, you rented this for me before, blase, blase." And he was like, "I'll be in St. Louis in a couple of weeks. Would like to, you know, see you then, take you out, whatever."
Right.
And he left this number.
that was different.
And so I was like, I forgot. I saw it and I forgot. And
Why
days
did you go to the
went.
website?
Because I think that was different though.
Hold on. So
I think that
he's
was-
not. Oh, he's 37. He's actually
No,
37.
that was actually smart because if he listens to stuff that she say, she always
I like
say she
that
wants
energy.
somebody to be
I do like
different.
that energy.
Instead of being in her inbox,
And
he
so
went to the
he's
email.
not on social media either.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. You know, honestly, I'm just like, I hang out with you, text him, but then from the text messages, he then expressed like, you know what, I never felt like you was romantically interested in me, and I was like, well, I mean, I saw you, but you know, vice versa, and I was like, I'm gonna tell you who I am and who I ain't. I'm intentional. This how I am. This what it is. This what it ain't. And from there, we, you know, kind of had communication going, but I wanted to get a male's perspective. So I definitely ran this by Marcus before and like, what you think? And he gave me definitely his insight to it. And I believe everything he had to say to it. But I definitely thought that it was dope. And it was definitely the energy that I like. I feel like if you want me, come get me. You know,
So what's going on with it now?
Nothing. We communicate.
Just talking.
We talk. He
Did he come in town? He ain't come in town yet.
So he came in town
He
yet.
come next month.
Yeah. So they planning something for next month.
So I'm not
This is my
dating.
question. This is my
I'm
question.
not dating him. We cool.
When it
But
comes
that's-
to dating
Yeah.
or even communication with the opposite sex, is giving someone your social media the same as giving them your number?
For some generations
For some
it is, but for
generations,
me
yeah.
it's
No.
not. I don't care about
About your social media, I don't want your social media.
I don't want to even give you mine. I want to get you on text. I want to get in person with you. I want FaceTime phones. I want to do that. So even any dude I talk to or I've ever talked to, like even the dude I'm saying from the watch, I don't follow nobody on social media.
Right.
You follow me, that's on you. My stuff is open. You can always come look and see what I'm doing, but I follow nobody.
Well, no, I'm
I don't
talking
follow
about
nobody.
you out,
What?
you meet a guy.
And he give me his social
more
media?
personal to give someone your phone number or
Yes.
give them your
Those are
IG?
key.
Why would you give me your Instagram as if you hiding something? Like I
Kids do
can't
that.
call you or talk to you.
Got you.
That's kids because you can be out and because I look so much younger than I am, I have that happen to me often.
Well, they give you they
No, yeah, like look, like I remember when I was in Vegas, all the little boys was like, "Ooh, what's your name? What's your social media?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "How old are you?"
You know what I
23.
think, though? It's like less resistance for a man. Remember we talked about men feeling rejection? It's easier to be like, let me just follow you on IG and then, you know, like some
But
pictures,
they
this,
be
that,
in
and
your
the
DM
third.
though. They
That's
want
so
to
whack.
take it to something
That
else.
is
Problem is the
whack.
timing. They gotta wait the timing. You can't just get it and then jump in.
And
at
don't
the
cut
end.
that real. Don't cut that as a real without the story I just shared. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, if something progressed with that, fine. But right now, don't cut that. I'm open. I don't have nothing to lie about. I'm a single woman.
I mean, but it's already.
You know what I'm
out
saying?
here.
I know, but I don't want that stuff plastered all over my social media.
Inbox already be
Because you know
flooded.
what, the last one with the guy calling in,
Yeah.
and so
You the one that answered the phone.
yeah, I did, and I ain't care.
Okay.
And so I ain't no horn calls, but I'm just saying it was just like, yeah, you said that was your mama. Yeah, I was like, it was a joke. You know what I mean? So it kind of like men be like, oh,
They be listening.
oh shit, she talking to this. Oh, like so I actually like more of a low key profile. That's all.
She laid back, y'all.
I'm laid back.
I mean, pressing her too hard.
Yeah. Huh?
I mean, pressing you too hard.
Yeah.
Be on you, but don't press you.
Yeah. But no, if somebody was to give me their social media instead of their phone number, what we doing? How I'm supposed to get in contact with you? Do not tell me I'm supposed to DM you like I'm some type of side chick or something, and I can't call you because your girl at the house or your wife at the house.
Basically.
Like what are you doing? I wish you would.
Because what
wish you would.
happens on Instagram? Do stuff vanish or something? Or
You got
can do
vanish mode. You got all types of stuff.
So I guess that's why, because you're trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, that gives off though. That is immediately no.
Yeah.
I ain't never been approached with that, but that is something that the younger guys
Yeah,
do
the
because
younger generation.
my daughter talks about that. She'll mention like how she meets someone and they follow each other on Instagram and that's it. She never got their phone number, but so it's normalized for them. But for us, I don't think that's.
You like I gotta get.
No.
I don't even want. Again, I don't want you on my.
They
social
go to
media.
elite status.
Yeah.
And they get shared in the group chat.
I ain't gonna follow you. You don't gotta follow me. We can be completely off of that social media stuff. And I really want you to see who I am, get a feel for who I am. That's all I want. That's all I want. Like you can know everything I got going on, but I don't care if you follow me or not on social media.
You can stalk me a little bit. If that's what
You
you
going
want
to? I'm gonna find you.
pages are public, right?
I'm gonna find you in the views.
Yeah, but your
Yeah.
pages are public.
I still ain't gonna follow you.
So they ain't gotta follow you to even look at your stuff.
Yeah. You can see. I ain't
Women.
gonna follow you.
It ain't just us.
Do you feel like you have to be friends? Like, let's say you dating somebody, you getting to know them, whatever. You have to be friends with them on social media.
I don't feel like you do, but I think it depends on that person because some men aren't social media men, but some people are. Some people make a big deal out of that, but some people just be cool with it. So it depends on the person.
I think men be lying when they say they not social media
Man,
men,
listen.
because all of them, even if they're not posting a lot and all that, they still
They
be
still
on
be
social
scrolling.
media. They just have the discipline not to be like, shh, take a picture. This is what I look like today. So I just.
No, we don't care.
Yeah, but I still, so being on social media is still being on social media. Just because you're not posting don't mean you're in a social media
But I
person.
say social media men are the ones that they gotta post and put stuff in their stories all the time. They gotta post and make all the, so it's kind of similar to you because you're a content queen.
Yeah.
So wherever we go, like you gotta make sure you take pictures. You gotta make sure you take videos. You gotta post something in your story. So that's to me a social media person.
There's always something going on.
Yeah.
It's always something to promote.
Yeah.
So that's different. That's different. I ain't no social media girl. I'm not a social media girl.
Yes, you are. Why do you think that
I'm
you're not?
social media?
Yes,
I don't
you and
think
your
I'm a social
when you and your
media
kids go out, you know that you guys went out.
No, you
If-
don't. When was the last time me and my kids went out based off of social media?
I don't know because I don't be watching stuff that much.
What's
Yeah, I was just out of town not too long ago.
nah?
Yeah, I just was at the chess club last week.
That was on Monday.
Okay.
That was a week ago.
There we
No,
go.
I said well based off of social media.
There we go.
Okay.
You was at the chess club on
So
Monday.
based off of social
what
media.
was I doing Monday? Look, what
I'm
was
not
I
saying
doing Monday?
something's wrong with it. I'm just saying I do not post everything I do with my kids on
Not
social media.
Everything,
You post
friends.
some of it.
So I said, what was the
Post
last
a
thing
lot.
you saw me post on social? And actually, my kids were not even with me last Monday. So I was a
Tanya,
completely.
look, she can't even
Look,
take accountability for just posting
Yeah.
on social media.
I can't. No. No. She said that I post stuff
Well,
with my kids. So I asked her, what was the last thing? The last time I was at the chess club, I was by myself. You know I was by myself. I called you. And I said, I just dropped my daughters off. I was going to take her with me, but I'm not.
You just can't even.
Yeah.
Just say
We
like,
ain't
No,
talking about
if you
it. We
go
ain't
sex,
talking
I want to hear it. So it wasn't that. That's all. So now I'm
But
telling
you-
the truth,
but you
and I ain't supposed to
social
tell
media
the truth. That's the truth.
And that's fine.
She started off lying.
That's the truth. I just asked how am I a social media girl.
I know.
That's all. I said how am I a social media girl. She said I'm
Not
social
necessarily
media.
social media, but you do it for branding. You're on there.
I do.
You're on there a lot. You post a lot.
I do.
Because you have
But
to.
when I asked, that was the answer I got.
Even if it's scheduled.
Hold on, I asked.
Even if it's scheduled, you're still doing it.
I asked, and that was the answer I got, and I asked about the answer, and then when I could tell you the answer wasn't true, I am not taking accountability. But if the person that told something that wasn't true
You don't want to be a
should
social media girl.
get it.
We won't
You
say
don't want to be
anymore.
a social media girl?
What
that what it
is
is?
what is a social media?
I don't know. We want to call it correctly. I guess a content creator.
I am a content
Yeah,
creator.
and
I
that's
do
what
create
said
content.
originally. I said
I do.
you create content whenever you have.
I know, but again, when I asked, you mentioned my kids, and you said I post about my kids.
Not just necessarily your kids. I'm just saying in general.
Am I lying?
I mean, yeah, you're right, but we said
am I
that.
lying?
It's just, we said I'm saying in general, friend. Minus the kids, I'm saying in general.
In general, I do use social
All right,
media
there we
as a
go. Now we
content
solved that
creator and a business brand. That is 100% true. But do I post everything about my kids? I do not.
Not just about
All
your
right.
kids.
So what's
We're
the
not
question
talking
y'all want to know from a man?
Nothing.
No, look.
about shame. That's the word. Shame.
No, but based off that situation I shared with you, how about that? What do you think? What is your input?
With the guy?
Yeah.
The email guy.
Yeah.
I just think he just wanted to keep it professional, and sometimes some men, you think about the head on your shoulders versus the one in your pants.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just thinking with that.
And I appreciate
And
that. I
then he
love that.
probably respects you enough where it's like he didn't want to overstep and it mess up that relationship, that business relationship. Until you gave him the green light. Or maybe he got a situation kind of. Somebody always got somebody.
But he gave her his number though
Yeah.
to follow up. That wasn't the only
Did you
way of
follow up?
communication. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see when he get here, I guess.
Yeah.
So do you think he has a girl because he did give her a follow up number?
So how I deal with people is whatever you say, that's what it is.
Right.
So if you say you don't have a woman, then that's fine. I have no reason to think that you do.
Right.
But if you're showing signs that you have a woman or you're consistent somewhere else, then that's just what comes out of it. And then I adjust, like I said, I just adjust my interests. I don't get mad. I don't got no problem with no one. So right now, if I were to say based off of the effort he puts in and everything, I wouldn't say he has a girl. Like if you have a girl, just tell me that, and then I can tell you I'm not even interested in a lot of things. Unless we could be friends. You can have a girl. I'll meet you there, which is the plan. I'll meet you at this restaurant, and that's that. I don't have no plans on going back to your hotel with you. I don't have no plans on sleeping with you. I have no plans on doing any of those things.
Well, you have no plans, but I mean, things.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, so this Marcus said the exact same thing.
You can always.
This is what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna early in the morning. I'm gonna be like,
But you better believe.
Anything can happen.
He's planning.
Just hope that next month we don't come where I ovulating.
He's like, just in case, I'm ready.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that, but I do got like I got some things in place to ensure.
So what's
I'm good.
Are you gonna make sure so you're gonna put yourself in a position that even if you wanted to, it's not gonna happen?
I don't think I would want to, but yeah, I'm cool.
She's not attracted to him in that space.
I am, but
She's going on a date. She's going on an initial
But
date.
other women, how do y'all determine? We y'all determine.
so
if you
I'll
gonna
tell
give
you
some
this.
ass for
Let me
you
tell
to
you
go
this.
date.
Based from the first
Yeah.
interaction I had
You
with
do.
him,
Just like you.
I would have went, but I don't have to.
Oh, repeat that.
I don't have to.
I said yes, we do, just like you guys do.
Yeah, but we do all the time. That's
So
just a
if I
given.
can give you
Like the
anything-
thing is, like I said, no matter if you're not thinking of it, he's gonna come prepared. No matter
That's
what.
fine.
A man is always gonna come prepared to get some ass. It don't make a difference.
That's
but
fine.
women, y'all can wake up and say, I'm gonna go on a date with this guy at 5. I know I'm on period this week, so I'm definitely going because I'm not giving no ass.
Right.
But a man,
Easy.
we knew the date was gonna be Friday. We planning for that ass Friday, whether you know it or not.
I know.
And then how the day
But
goes.
don't you at your big age, right? And I'm not saying but at our big age, not only are you planning forward, but if it doesn't happen, are you bummed out about it?
Are you planning for that as well?
Are you bummed out about
No,
it?
it depends.
Like this your first interaction with me in years, and it's your first ever personal interaction with me.
You're really not. You're not, but you prepared. You're still going to be prepared.
Understand, and I'll be prepared too for what I need to be prepared for.
You not unless y'all touching, kissing,
I agree.
getting physical. Then after that, then you like
It's like the next
you know,
level.
we both grown. What we doing?
Yeah, but what if y'all doing it and y'all not at the hotel? You have to still go to the hotel to move forward.
I mean,
And
that ain't nothing but a drive.
My location said I'm at a hotel. I fucked up.
I'm like,
Crystal fucked up. Crystal.
I'm like, where's she at?
It can
She
be
in St. Louis at a hotel.
Y'all can be eating, talking. He can be looking in your eyes.
And I foresee all that. I foresee all that happening.
Give you
It's
the
a good
googly
vibe.
eyes.
I foresee all
Good
that.
energy.
I foresee hugs
and
and
y'all,
touching.
you don't drink it. You don't drink
And
that much. Get a little champagne.
She get one drink, she might get a little frizzy.
I foresee all that happening. But for me, I would say currently, right? Let's say today, because things definitely change. You could change your mind. I don't want to say not an interest. That's not what I want. I really want to see what do you want from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even if that's all you want, that's fine. But I need to see why did you go through all of this to get my attention.
Yep.
So that's really all I
Love will
want to
get
know.
you, boy. They gonna definitely jump through some hoops,
They not.
but not really.
Not
Not
really.
really. So
She's
I
a
take
sweet
that back. I
person.
take
She
that
just wants somebody to give her what she deserves, and she definitely deserves all of that.
Yeah, I just want you to tell me. So, okay, boom, if we're talking on the phone and all this, and you're
Be
not saying
transparent.
that you only want one thing,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Then that means, okay, boom, you could come down here. We could go hang out. We could go have dinner, and you get to know me a little bit more.
So you need
personally.
somebody like on the last Pop Room episode, dude from Indy. That type of energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
What he was?
so
What he-
lucky
So this is the first episode out of
Get
26 episodes
ever.
where
Yes.
a guy was like, she
Yes.
popped, he was like, nah, I want you.
I want
Like,
you.
I don't even care about them. I want you.
It was no point
Like,
even asking. So
he
when
wasn't-
your time,
nope.
he was
I learned.
adamant. And
It wasn't giving up.
wasn't good even
Nope.
after behind the scenes, even when the other
still was
men
on
were
it.
like talking to her, he was just like this.
He's like,
Like
I
he
came here
saw
for
her
her.
and he knew. Like
That's
before
what he
she even
wanted.
opened her mouth, like he was so captivated by. She's definitely a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
But he got that energy, and yeah, I was like, girl,
Exactly.
every
Have a
Come
man
home
ever
with
gave
me.
you energy like that?
for sure.
Okay.
And waste my time too. For sure.
Half of the time they do.
Yeah.
They do. They
But
do all of
I
that.
would say with
They
because
be the ones like, I've been trying to talk to you for 50
Man.
years. You be like,
I was just sharing with them how a guy's been asking me for a date for so long.
Mhm.
I want to go on date. I want to go on date. I want to go on date. What? Please, just one day, just one day. And I was like, all right. And he was cool. I didn't think he was unattractive or anything. I just don't be in tune with all that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
You just don't want to be date.
Not necessarily, but just because you saying certain things to me, I just
It's
don't
fake.
be really falling for. I don't believe.
Right.
So when you
Right.
show me something that's different, but with him, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me be open minded. You never know. Had a conversation with him, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna assume you constantly, asking. You single? He was like, actually, I'm married. But look, no. I just talked to a lawyer like 2 weeks ago. I
So he's
said
been on you for months about a date.
for months.
the whole time.
I said,
they married.
listen, I said, I'm like, that's not my thing.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I was like, I'm a girl's girl. I'm like, I support unions and all of that. I was like, you get you some papers with a court filed stamp on it. I was
Uh-huh.
like, call me back. That's it.
Make
That's
it
it.
make sense.
That's it. I have no, like, why would you do all that? And that be the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you will try to give somebody attention, but then when you do, like, this is what you met with, and it's just be like, what is this? So that doesn't excite me that you're saying these things, but I will be honest with you, that is something that's lacking with men. They're really not expressive like that. So that guy and how he was with her, I was like, oh.
Look, that's the question that I have. It's like, we as women, we try to be transparent with these men. And when you try to be transparent with them, usually they don't know how to be transparent. Why is that so? Is it too upfront that they scared to actually be that way, or
They scared they gonna get the coochie.
they scared they not gonna get
Yeah, like we had this conversation.
Yeah.
It's man it still just come down to the coochie.
So what if you get the coochie and you want the coochie again? At what point do you be
At
transparent?
what point do you start
They
telling
still
the
don't,
truth?
because they feel like whatever I said to get the coochie, I'm gonna stay with that.
But who
To keep getting the coochie.
Who programmed?
But it's levels.
Programmed in to be like that.
It's different levels though. Like I have always been, well, back in my day, I was an honest guy because I knew whatever woman I was with, she was gonna feel like she was that woman in that moment anyway. But I gotta be honest because I know what I bring to the table with a woman, and I don't need women keeping knocking on my door, which I done had a lot of crazy shit happen in my life. But I found back in the day, it's just better to be honest. It just is.
Yeah.
Because women, most of the time, they gonna want to fuck with you anyway.
Yeah.
They know, like, in this space, this time, this our time. But after this, don't interrupt what I got going on.
When I tell you, it's such a lacking space for men to just be transparent and honest, that when you meet a man that's transparent and honest, you latch to him. You be like, ooh.
Or you know what happens?
telling the truth?
Sometimes
Telling the truth?
You let me decide.
men be honest.
It's okay.
I have probably been honest to one or two women, and it backfired. And then they start lying. Like, case in point, like on the last Pablo episode, the last guy, he said he only had one kid with the braid and the golds.
Yeah.
He had 8. Yeah, you will see. He had 8.
Who said who y'all find out he had 8 at? The behind the scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes, he had 8. Like in the afterthought interview, he had 8. I was getting close to the time. Okay. He had 8. So the thing was, he knew if he'd have came out there and said he had 8, he'd have he'd have been up out of there.
He should have did them just
So-
like me when I said 5. It was like pop, 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 pop.
Talk to the person.
So he wanted to basically have a chance. So he didn't come out there and say I had 8. He's like, I got 1.
Okay.
Then we'll get there.
Then you're gonna
But no, because
it's
I'm
still
under the
17,
impression that you only have one kid and you pop up. Now all 8 of these motherfucking kids come and we out in the park. And I be like, where are these kids from? You be like, oh, this my niece, this my uncle, my nephew, this my niece, this my nephew. This is the only one mine right here. Everybody else is my
I think
niece and
that's
nephew.
so wrong
not-
to disclaim your kids
kids.
for the sake of trying to date and get
Yeah.
some cat. Like that is so wrong.
But men, apparently it seems like men say and do anything for the cat.
It's the power of the opinion that saves alive. That's the reason. That's the reason why. Like Marcus said, that's the reason
We've
why
been talking the whole time.
men would happily pay for it. That's why we.
That's why Marcus got that hot 200.
Yeah. Well, the reason being is because
He said, why else is he working?
So let's
Okay, look, $200 is a man working at a job working $10 an hour for 20 hours.
let's talk to that though. Because we had this conversation too
Right.
at the Marcus episode, and that's one of the things I shared with Terry. This is another reason I don't want to. I may need to take some accountability and say I might be getting desensitized myself, but it's like trying to get to know someone and date someone or whatever. It just seemed like that's a fairy tale now because most men are definitely comfortable with just like, hey, I just want good
Just
company
lusting.
and good sex.
Yeah.
That's all I want from you. And I ain't gonna lie, it be cool because it's the truth. And it's fun and no feelings involved for real,
But you know what comes with dating a woman is as a man, you always gotta be accommodating. You know,
For her?
we gotta, yes. I'm gonna explain it. So they're just like if we walking down the street, I gotta stand on the side of the street and take the fucking hit from the car.
Yeah.
I gotta hold your hand, I gotta open doors,
He's just being
I gotta
a
pay for
gentleman.
but hear me out. But hear me out.
Huh?
Sometimes men get tired of being always having to accommodate. Just sometimes we just want to just chill. Don't want to be bothered.
Do
with
they
that.
not think
that's the reason why a man will pay for pussy, so they can pay for it. I got my sex. Go about your way. I ain't gotta accommodate you. I ain't gotta hold your hand. I ain't gotta take you out. I got what I wanted. Holler at you.
I'm gonna tell you this: the next podcast episode, I'm gonna be paying for some dick. That's what I don't want your problems.
I would just listen. How much it costs, baby? How much it costs?
That's all you got. But requirements, prerequisites for the dick though. Are you gonna be like, you gotta show me your dick before I pay for it? You know, like. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Girl ain't paying for it.
How you know, like,
good at this
but
point.
men pay for
That's what
pussy
I feel like I'm
men pay for pussy that ain't good sometimes.
That's true.
That's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
But how do they know before?
What you do is you just put your favorite on payroll.
Okay,
You know what, though?
yeah, I'm with you
To
when you're
be
right.
Put your fave on payroll.
With men, pussy is based on imagination. Because
Because it's all about the feeling.
Well, pussy feels 3 different ways for men.
I'm talking about the way you feel about the woman.
Right, but it all feels 3 different ways. It's either going to be deep, where you're not hitting the bottom of it. You're either hitting the bottom of it. It's going to be wide, or it's going to be narrow, where you fill all her walls. Other than that, everything else is from her. Her moan, her touch, her being a woman, if she can take it, if she can't, how she arches her back, how she looks you in your eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Those things is what it is for a man when it comes to sex. Because coochie, all if it's
So
wet,
you
dry.
still gotta pay for it if it's wet or
Yeah,
dry.
you paying for it whether you want
If
to
it's
or not.
narrow or long. If she just sit there and be like, huh? or if she make it a fantasy, you still gotta pay for it.
You're still paying for it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's different for men than it is for women. Like, we want to actually have an experience. Like, we don't want to just be like, okay, because we don't think those count. You know, if I don't come, it didn't happen.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It don't
didn't
count.
happen if
And I definitely ain't give you no money, so I'm definitely gonna get beat up. I'm gonna get beat up. I gotta be like, bitch, where my money at?
So basically,
She gonna be one of them girls on the tape. It's coming out the hotel room like this. With her parents, Rihanna. Rihanna. This is Rihanna from
so basically,
Yes.
y'all feel like y'all get stimulated quicker by the experience. You know, if he set the mood, turn on music, the touch, the gentleness, versus him just.
Yeah,
Imagine if we
it's
sitting here doing just talking about nothing, and then you just like trying to. You be like, oh, okay, okay. Like I would do it,
we wasn't ready. Yeah.
but
So man,
even with the way that a man like have that interaction with you, if it's not certain like body on body, and you're like,
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm not a fucking
But
victim.
man-
Am I? Like, what are you doing?
I feel like
I mean, but men don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they do. They do.
some of them, but some of them.
But I've been in situations where, like I said, it just did not make. To me, it's like this doesn't. Like I'm on go, I'm ready, but at the same time, like, can you like cross my mind across the street a little bit?
So does the man have to be a kisser?
I don't like kissing.
You don't like kissing?
No.
So how do
It
you have
depends on the
sex?
person.
What do you mean?
She don't
How do you have sex without kissing?
She don't kiss.
So let me
She's
say
like
this. All right. So I'm not the woman, right? Like just sitting here and it's just like we just slobbing each other. I'm not that at all. But during sex, that's different.
Okay.
I will kiss you
Okay.
during sex. And obviously, I'm not having sex with somebody I'm not connected to.
Right.
So I will do it then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been blessed to meet more men too that ain't that big of a kisser, you know, or like big about it either. And they feel like, I don't feel like supposed to
Have
be
you ever
kissing
met a man that
everybody.
made you want to kiss?
Oh yeah, and I did. And I said,
So it's based on the man.
It is.
It's
I
based
said,
off the
this
energy.
is what people be saying. And so now, for sure, not now, but
It's just like
I'm just not the girl. Like I said, like I'm not the person that sit here and
You're
just
different
slob
with different
you,
people.
slob you
Yeah,
down.
I mean,
but even
just like-
if we doing all that during sex, when sex is over,
It's over.
We're not gonna sit on the couch and be no. When sex is on, I give you.
I guess it's the same thing with y'all giving men head. Y'all can look at him and say, I would suck his dick. Is that true?
No, I wouldn't put kissing in the same category as that.
Yeah, but a lot of people, unfortunately, they do. Like, even if you hear me say I don't kiss, men sometimes automatically assume I must don't, give head, and I'm like, nah, that's two different things. And I
Like, what you talking about? Wait a minute.
That's different, though.
Because kissing is actually more intimate, honestly.
It is.
Yeah, kissing is like more intimate. It's like what she's saying. I understand why she doesn't kiss, because it's like you can't share that space with everybody. And on top of that, everybody don't know how to kiss.
I'm not saying
a lot of people be like, and they could throw the whole situation off, and you'd be like, "What are you doing, sir?"
I'm talking about
Like,
the
what's
saliva.
happening?
I don't.
Yeah, so that's what I mean.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't
yeah.
know how to kiss. They be sitting here. Some people try to suck your tongue. It's just too much complexity
I'm
to
definitely
it.
the girl. You
Yeah.
put your tongue in my mouth. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Yes, I'm okay. I'm not talking about me. I don't want to talk about me. I ain't even in this category. What they say earlier, I'm exempt.
My God.
I'm exempt. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You say nothing that happening.
No, I don't want you sucking all on my tongue. Why are you doing that?
But I'm gonna
That's what I
say
mean.
this.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I'm gonna say
different
this:
people.
when you're in the moment, when it comes to that space, particular, when you're in the moment, you really can't say what you will or will not do.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that you like.
That
I
happens.
never thought, but with a certain person,
depends
having
on the
certain
person.
safety with them, and how
Feeling
freaky they are, all of that,
comfortable.
like it takes you to
Yeah.
another. It takes you to utopia with them, right?
Right.
So I don't really say what I don't do. It just really depends on the experience with the person. But I will tell you, yes, if we are being intimate, yes, I will kiss you and things. I do everything. It's nothing that I
So
really
now I got a
don't
question for
really
you.
do.
Since you exempt, do you feel
She
like
is not exempt. Do not let her
feel
be
like
exempt.
a man turned you out to be how you are, or you just was naturally like this?
I think I was born in '69, God, and I think over time and experiences that you have with people that basically increases your understanding. I feel like when you're comfortable with yourself as a woman and in spaces, I feel like you're more comfortable when you have sex too. I think a lot of times a lot of women don't be comfortable with themselves, and that's why they don't be free to let go or to do certain things because they're thinking the whole time, they're in their head. Oh, what if he feel this way, or what if I do this way?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure men be like that too.
Have been
But
like that, yeah.
it's more so you have to be comfortable in your space with yourself first.
Right.
And then when you get comfortable with somebody that you truly are attracted to and they make you feel good, you just be like,
But I would say to that point, sometimes some men they make you even more comfortable with yourself. Like you don't have to be ain't nothing insecure, nothing going on. But sometimes it's the way a man touches you, what he does to you, how he looks at all of that, like the things he says to you, and you just be like, oh.
okay. oh yeah, I had somebody tell me one time. It was like, "Ooh, good girl." I was like, "Good girl."
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know I was a good girl.
Yeah, like sometimes, like when you dealing with certain men, they just bring that you
That
are
energy out of you. Yeah.
Not every. I'm aware everything you're saying is 100% true. There are some women that are not confident and they lack the confidence in the bedroom.
Right.
It pulls up there. But to the point, let's say you who you are and you messing with someone like they can say something. You like, hold on, me?
You say that?
Like, and it just further boosts your self-esteem, you know, whether it's with them. And honestly, with men like that, you become even more submissive
Yes,
with.
you do.
Because you did something to me.
Yeah. Like, what you did?
And then even
I didn't even know you
you
did.
said something. When you said that,
It
whatever
just-
you
it
say
just went to a whole nother level.
yeah.
I didn't even know you felt that way about me.
But have you ever been like, I'm gonna use the word insecure, lack of confidence about something in the bedroom while you in the process of getting to know yourself and exploring yourself?
I think I was at once upon a time after having babies. Because like honestly, like after I had babies both times, I was scared as hell to have sex. I don't know why, but it was just a mind thing. Like I remember.
Did they come out or yes?
No, both came out.
Okay.
I had them both vaginally, but it was like.
Was you worried about how it was going to feel
I was worried about it hurting me.
after having a kid?
Yeah, that shit still hurt.
Right, but I mean, a whole kid versus a penis.
Your stuff goes back to where it's supposed to be. And I wait my 6 weeks.
Okay.
I waited my whole time. So for me not to have had anything in there for 6 weeks, I'm like, how is this gonna especially my first one, how is this gonna feel? Am I gonna be secure enough? Like, is it gonna be something different? And then like my first baby, he tore me, so I had like 8 stitches. So is it the same after the it's just so many different things that may go through your head. My second one, I was kind of scared too, because that particular one, I was in a space where I was breastfeeding, and every time like anybody would touch me any type of way, milk could just shoot out my titties. So like we'll be having sex, and I kind of felt like not comfortable sometimes because I just have milk just shooting out my breast. And it was like, it felt good, but it was kind of embarrassing too.
Yeah.
But he didn't really say anything, but it was a lot, you know.
Yeah.
That made me real insecure too.
Okay.
What about you?
I think maybe once upon a time, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that was like trying to give head, but like with like the grapefruit, I mentioned
You're
that.
trying to do some tricks.
Yeah, but
Did you do choke on it?
nah,
But the grapefruit.
nah. I just really wanted to perfect it because I felt like, why is it? Oh my god!
You wanted to make sure you was doing it the right way.
Yeah, so I didn't have a question about my performance in that area per se, but I wanted to better it.
Right.
So I started to do like, you know, pop rocks and grapefruit and whatever tricks and
practicing.
put out there. I went through like 5 grapefruits for I like it.
You wasted all grapefruit.
Is it? You like that? You know? Take the grapefruit, throw it. All right, I'll just do it the regular way.
What do pop rocks do?
So it's supposed to be something where you put them on your tongue, and then when you begin to give the, you know, so it gives a tingly feeling or a fun feeling for the
You're
tongue.
doing a lot. You're doing a lot of
Try it. Look, try it. Look, try it. Listen,
Say your wife don't read your girl.
I like, look, hey babe, look, hey babe, did you read this? Right. Look, let's try it. Let's
On
try
High Heels and Tea podcast, they said grapefruit and pop
But when I
rocks.
perfected, it was
great.
good. It gave the results. It was perfect. And then once I perfected, I didn't go right back and do it again. I waited. So when I pulled it out, I was like, hey, you already know. You already know what time it is.
I got a question though. How did you perfect it? What was you practicing on? I'm just saying you was like, I pulled it back out and I was like, I'm with it now.
No, it was my ex. It was my ex.
Okay.
So it was
you just like, okay, I'm buying. Did you have to buy different size grapefruit? So you just was like,
I didn't really pay attention that much into that. Because it's
You
not
was too
like
much into it.
it wasn't about the size of it. It was more about like how big you put the hole in it, the warmness of it, the stroke.
so that person gotta be
And
there
then-
to get the right circumference.
Yeah, and then your mouth, everything has to work in a combination to
Did you take
where
the skin off the grapefruit? Because it be
the
nasty.
bottom. No, I didn't take the outer part out of it.
A lot of stuff going
You
on
gotta
in my
be
head
careful
at
not
this
to
point.
get the grapefruit juice in the pee hole too. Yeah,
In the pee hole, it's gonna burn.
You ain't gonna make it.
Man. That's why she had to stop. That's why she had to stop so many times. This man burned. It's like he running in the bathroom. Penis off.
No, I'm like, hold on, give me one more chance. I'm gonna get it. But when I got it right though.
Okay.
So that's something for sure. I'm one of those type of people. Like I'm confident with who I am, everything, but I'm always open to exploring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying different things.
I gotta try grapefruit, guys.
Yeah.
Look, tell us about your grapefruit experiences.
That's an old school.
That was old school.
Them bitches don't do that no more.
No, that was old school. That was a long time
That
ago
was
off of
18.
something. Yeah, 18 now. Yeah.
I don't know if I will ever do something like that again.
Grapefruit, I
It's been
would
so
now.
many years.
I want to try it.
It's been so many years.
Yeah, I ain't never had that done before.
I'm going to try the pop rocks too.
Yeah, get some pop rock vaccine. You be like, come here. Your mouth go back there.
But what does it do for him though?
So it's supposed to be the fact, you know, like they're popping on the genital area. So
Right.
it's supposed to just give this different feeling.
I got a question. So do you wipe the penis off before you have sex? Because I don't feel like they throw off your pH balance. You got pop rocks, grapefruit juice.
I mean, so let me tell you about this particular person I'm referencing. They did not have the ability to, you know, bust and then get back up. So if I gave it and
It was
he
done.
finished,
It was one done.
that was it.
Okay.
That was it. So I ain't have
So
to
that's
get
another segue question. Do the man y'all dealing with have to be able to bust more than once?
Please do.
Please do. Why wouldn't you? What's happening right now?
Please.
We need to get some herbs.
Please.
Give them some. What's the stuff called? The adrenal.
So-
Look, I'm just making
So
stuff up.
what's the good time for sex? I mean, what's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
I think it just always depends on the person and the
yeah.
experience of the person.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you could be doing too much or too long,
Yeah.
and you ain't doing enough or too short. Like it just always.
You
just
have to
depends.
read the room.
Yeah, read
Learn the person that you're dealing with.
Yes.
Learn that person's body. Understand what's turning them on. If all you doing is, okay, you bust once and then you bust again, and you pump 3 times, and then you like, what are we doing here?
Have a guy ever made y'all tap out?
Not from like all together, but probably the certain type of position was just too much. It's like, what you doing? Like,
So what she said, learn, like, baby, who you been messing with? But I don't do all this to me.
And that's one thing too that men don't be understanding too. That a lot of women be knowing when men cheat. We know when men cheat because y'all try to fuck us the way that y'all fuck the other person. Cause it'll be like, you been eating my pussy for 10 years, sir. You ain't never did all this. Like now all of a sudden you come back doing all this. You know I don't like that. Where does that come from?
Yeah.
How did Porn. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how we know.
But what if you seen it on Twitter?
No, on Twitter.
He could have been like me, right?
An experiment.
Like me.
But you know, but if you been eating my pussy for 10 years and you come doing some extra shit that you know I don't like, because you learn my body, you learn what I like, you know what it takes for me to come. Why are you coming here and you twisting your neck?
Yeah.
Get your neck together. This is not the situation.
Well, we've been having a nice long conversation.
Yeah. A good
We just be
time.
jumping into things. See, Terry don't be scared to ask us questions.
Yeah.
And we ain't scared to answer Terry questions. You
Learning
know,
some
so
new
it's
stuff.
always dope talking to Terry. You might see on Mac.
You might.
Alright.
I want to know about the pop rocks, guys. So in the comments,
I don't.
let me know.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Tell your wife to get you some grapefruit.
And pop rocks.
Pop rock. I'm gonna give you some pop rocks.
It's acidic and popping.
You get different flavors.
I mean, does the grapefruit give him sensation or just you?
It's
From the
supposed
taste?
to.
All of it is about
It's
the
supposed
guy.
to give you the sensation.
I don't get no
But what does
sensation other
grapefruit
than
do to the penis?
because
It's supposed to be like a
it gives you like
It
pretty
just,
much an example. I'm saying the word example is not really the true word, but it gives you a feel for like having actual insides of a woman.
Oh, because the feeling of it.
yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So that's why you got
gushy,
you
it's
have to
wet.
you have to warm it though.
Yeah.
Like put it in some hot water, not
You
too
watch it
hot.
on YouTube?
Look her, she know the her. Look, I'm like,
You got a woman first.
yeah. Sound like she put the motherfucker. She done put 5 grapefruits in the oven. She pulled the grapefruits out the oven.
I am perfect. You know I got everything. I got everything you need.
Are we fucking on a science project?
I got
She done
everything.
She done put grapefruits in the air fryer.
You know.
Get them grapefruits out the
No,
air
I
fryer.
have not. She just joking.
Get them out the
Yeah.
air fryer. Put them on 400 degrees.
But thank you for joining us again.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
I hope you enjoyed our conversation.
Good
I
girl.
did.
Good,
No
good
pop rock for me.
knowledge.
Don't knock it till you
I'm
try.
kind of scared
I'm
though.
not gonna.
What?
Because like, what if he got a big dick and like the pop rocks like get stuck in your back of your throat? And they be like,
This is somebody.
no, I'm thinking about.
already been used to pleasuring.
I get that, but I'm saying, but if you've never used pop rocks before,
But it doesn't choke you up. You just put it on your tongue. You're not throwing it down your throat. You put it on your tongue.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's important. That's important. That was important. See me, I be in the whole thing.
Send her the YouTube video you watch.
Yeah, send me.
Just put your shit on your tongue, like, and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Look,
So only on the tip.
no, on your tongue. So not like this, and then be like, all right, he gonna be like, what is supposed to happen? You gotta put enough on your tongue to where when it starts popping and you starts to perform, he's feeling the pop rocks as well as your,
Okay.
you know.
So enough, not just a little bit, but enough.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm learning, guys. I'm learning.
I'm a freak. I'm so excited.
Y'all see what? Y'all see what?
For a change.
Exactly. That's
I'm a
right.
freak.
It's a good voice.
That's Cleo's song. That's how he sing it. All right. Thank you again for the 15th time. Thank y'all for watching.